just checking out some Rick Renstrom official. He seems to be playing live Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, almost most of the week, which is great. But anyway, if you never caught him, catch Rick Renstrom official weekday. Anyway, so I just starting this video off. This video is about how much I've made on CD Baby, Spotify, Yahoo, Amazon, all the distributors that CD Baby sends out to. So let me just start the story off. I will tell you the grand total in a little bit here. That's what you're here for, right? It's the grand total. How much money have I made with all these albums? Let me just start with the copyright story first. I put my own song up here. This is called Silver Veins. It's my song. I wrote the song. And I put it on CD Baby, which then put it on 30 different distribution places. That's how CD Baby works. A year and a half, 2 years ago, right? So then I go to put this Observatory Silver Veins official music video up on YouTube, and I got a can't monetize it strike, like a copyright, like you can't use that. And although it is sorted out now and it wasn't a huge deal, it felt like a little violating, you know? And a girl I know too, she's had the same thing. She put her music on like a CD Baby or a DistroKid or Spotify, and then she uploaded herself singing the song to YouTube. YouTube did the same thing. They're like, no, that's not, you can't monetize, you can't use that. And she's like, I'm literally the girl in the front singing the song, and I wrote the song. That was her band song. So I know YouTube doesn't know you, and it doesn't, it's just trying to do, I guess you would call it its due diligence. But when it happens to you, it just feels like, come on, man, that's my song. You hassle me about all kinds of copyright, all kinds of songs and commercial jingles, and we're all walking on eggshells as YouTube creators. But that is my song, So over here in the monetization column, you can actually see I have one that's limited here, and that's only because there's swearing in this band's song. But you click on here, and then you dispute it. And basically, I'm no lawyer. I didn't use lawyer talk. I just clicked on it. And YouTube, it does get a little scary because YouTube's basically like, if you say this is yours and we investigate and find out that it's not, we could kick you on out of here forever. So that's some scary language from YouTube. But anyway, again, I'm not no lawyer. I don't know the legalese that I was supposed to use, but I just put in the comment box, look, that is my song. You're not going to find that song anywhere else. That is my song. The song called Silver Veins that sounds like it sounds. That's, as Red Hot Chili Peppers say, and when they're on The Simpsons, our lyrics are like our children, man. Like, it's violating when this happens to you. Anyway, I did click on it. It took, I think, 2 days. YouTube sorted it out. So how do they sort something like that out? And why was it copyrighted anyway? I don't know about publisher. I didn't copyright my song. Well, they have to go to CD Baby, who distributed my song to 30 different platforms, which I appreciate. And they have to match up my name with YouTube. YouTube knows my name. CD Baby knows my name. And they're kind of like, okay, yup, that's this dude. And that's how they have to do it. Likewise, when you go on CD Baby for the first time, CD Baby doesn't know that you're not trying to post, Michael Jackson's Thriller or a Fleetwood Mac song. They don't know you. They don't know your, it's a fairly automated computer process. So somebody at CD Baby actually has to go listen to that stuff. And I'm sure they use AI and machine learning and all that stuff as well. But somebody has to do the due diligence and make sure that you're not breaking a copyright. You're not stealing, right? So, all right. So that's that. Now you want to know how much have I made? This is probably why you're at this video. How much have I made on CD Baby? Well, I'm a record label, kind of a fake record label. What I do is I put my friends' albums out, me and my friends, right? I'm not a real record label. I'm not Matador. I'm not Virgin. I'm not Warner Brothers. I'm not Capitol Records. I'm not CBS Records or whatever. I'm not a real record label. It's like a fake record label to put out the songs of my friends. So how many artists and albums do we got? Captain's Napoleon's one artist. Doc Woodland, Hey Death, Observatory Watchtower 1, Pseudostar, The Blue Igloos, and then I got a various artist compilation. Okay. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different artists I have put into CD Baby. Cost me about $10 Canadian-ish every time. They distribute my music to 30 platforms like Yahoo and Amazon and Spotify and all over the place, right? And with that many artists, this is how many albums I've put out. 1, 2, 3, 4 for him. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 7 artists, 15 albums on here. 7 artists and 15 albums on here since 2023. 2 years. So you're thinking, wow, you must be rich. You must be loaded. You got 7 different artists and 15 albums on CD Baby that distributed to 30 different platforms. You must be raking in the money. Well, these are all bands that, we ourselves that are in these bands listen to. We don't got a lot of monthly viewers. I think my band has 1 monthly viewer. It's not me. I don't know who it is, but like one. So, I'm going to give you the grand total here. I have 7 artists, 15 albums on CD Baby, Spotify, Amazon. What's my grand total? Here's the grand total. Get ready. $10.39. That is what I have made since 2003. That's the grand total. Okay. Now, it probably cost me 150 Canadian, probably more than 150 Canadian to make $10.39. Now, it's not my fault. I'm sorry. It's not CD Baby's fault that I'm not famous. Their job was to distribute my stuff to 30 distributors for each album. They've done their job. It's not their fault that nobody is listening. I'm just going to point over here again. Now, are those numbers fair? Are they accurate? Are they truthful? Well, I have no idea. I just have to hope that they are. I can't audit that. It'd be impossible. And I have to go back and pay all them other artists, right? They're 5 cents and 10 cents and 5 cents and 2 cents and 5 cents and minus 1 cent. You know what I mean? Like, so it does break it down, the pennies, so that I can go back and pay my friends, Doc Woodland, Somewhere at Night, your cut is 45 cents. Okay, you got 45 cents coming from me. But you have to remember, I think that when I originally put this up here, it cost me $10. Hey Death, Z Bastard Players, looks like I owe you 9 cents. But it cost me $10. Observatory's cut is $4.22. Pseudo Star's cut is $2.29. The Blue Igloos, there's a compilation album. I think it's got 12 tracks, 12 different artists, $2.26. So I owe everybody in all them bands, a nickel each, right? So you just have to trust that when they say Amazon paid me 1 cent, YouTube paid me 3 cents, Amazon 4 cents, YouTube 6 cents. Spotify doesn't pay nothing no more. They're the worst. The worst. Yeah, $10.39 is my fortunes. I don't even think that's enough money to put my next album up there. Mike from I Love Recording did a pretty cool polka cover. I think it was a Lawrence Welk, Roll Out the Barrel or something like that, or a Veda Zane. I can't remember. It was a famous song, and he did a really good cover of it. So he gets, quite a bit of action on Spotify. He used to make money, like $30 a month or something, which is not, that's okay. Like, it's better than nothing. He doesn't even make that now the way Spotify goes, as I understand it. But, so nobody's making money on Spotify unless you're frickin', Katy Perry or one of these artificial acts, So the other thing about CD Baby that kind of irks me is the sales and reporting stuff is often broken. They'll fix something. They'll be like, we're going to redo the sales and accounting or whatever. And there'll just be 4 months where it doesn't work. And you're like, say I was churning some money and I had to pay some artists, say it was Matador Records or Elektra or, some record company, right? I had, right? So you click on that Now it's working today, but for like 3 or 4 months it didn't work. And CD Baby's like, well, we're redoing it. It's like, yeah, but for 4 months, like, it's not hard math. This is just like, adding and subtracting. Like, we're not doing calculus, we're not doing physics, we're not doing tangent cosine. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just business accounting plus like grade 6 math, right? But they took like 4 months where none of the reports worked. And then there's a report over here for, let's see if I can find it, trending and analytics, iTunes. This report has never worked. Sorry, nothing came up. Let's try top tracks. Sorry, nothing came up. Top albums. Sorry, nothing came up. And it's not that I don't have stuff on iTunes. I do. I could totally buy my own music from myself, I guess, from CD Baby. I don't know who I'm actually buying it from now, considering I put it on CD Baby and now it's for sale places. This has never worked, this report. From 2023, since I started, it is now 2025. This report has never worked. So, I mean, you just have to... CD Baby's basically like, trust me, bro. You just got to trust me, bro. I'm just going to throw some pennies out there, 4 cents, 5. Just trust me, bro, right? The other thing you're not able to do very easily either is, like, let's say I put one song out as a test, and it was like called Sneaky McGee's Sneaky McGee song, right? I posted that, and then I told my friend, I was like, hey, go listen to Sneaky McGee song over on Amazon, right? And see if you get a penny. Like, it's hard to even do that because that penny doesn't roll in for like a few months. It's really hard, I would say impossible, to audit these guys. It's just trust me, bro. So in terms of getting distributed, they've done that. I put my albums up. They give it to 30 places. I can't even get you a list of the 30 places easily right now. But in terms of getting the money back, like, it's just, oh, trust me, bro. Trust me. You made 4 cents this month. Trust me. I don't know. It does tell you where the money's come from, but it is spotty at best. Yeah, so anyway. All right, well, that's my little video on how much I've made. And in case you're zipping through the timeline, $10.39 is what I have made on all my albums across all my artists since 2023. $10.39. Not even enough money to put my next album up. I don't think, because I think it's $10-ish to post on CD Baby. Hey, I run a little indie label, as I mentioned. If you like indie rock, you like home recording, microphones, preamps, equalizers, guitar, bass, drums, pianos, please consider liking and subscribing Quest for Gear. I'd subscribe to your channel. I appreciate it. Thanks very much.